Yay!
Thank you.
They applauded for a hit more than us.
I know.
All right, they like it better.
I like it.
All right, now this side, because that side's the only side that applauded. All right. I'll bring the windows now.
Okay.
All right, so how does our sound out there? Can you hear us okay? Yes, good. Can you hear her?
That's the question.
Right, because I don't let her talk very much during the show. Highly narcissistic. This is all about me for the next hour.
And he tunes me out a lot. So sometimes I'll say something, and then you'll hear him say it. It's not an echo.
All right, we drove from California to get here, 2,600 miles, because we're delivering a car to Florida. Long story, but when you're driving, you like eat fast food, and you don't eat very healthy, and then we came here, and we haven't stopped eating since we got here. It's like a
y'all are
cruise ship.
feeding us.
It's not good. Anyway,
You don't get to eat tomorrow.
Too much. I won't, fast enough. Anyway, we're going to do a hypnosis show. How many of you have seen a hypnosis show before? Yay, hypno junkies. How many of you have never seen a hypnosis show? Yay, virgins. And how many of you just refuse to raise your hand because it's a hypnosis show? Yay, potheads. Good. All right. Your head just looks like a pot. That's all I need. All right, for those of you that have never seen a hypnosis show, a couple of things you want to know before we get started. Question number one is usually, Misty, Alan, if we volunteer and we sit in one of your 12 chairs, are you going to make us bark like a rooster? Will we leave here and try and milk a duck? Of course, those answers are... Yes! No, we won't make you do that. No, we promise you you're not going to do anything against your own morals or ethics under hypnosis. And if you have no morals or ethics, we'd like you to volunteer. Second question, people want to know what type of weak-minded person makes a really good subject, and actually it's just the opposite. You need a vivid imagination, you need to be able to focus for more than 15 to 30 seconds. People that can't pay attention for more than 30 seconds oftentimes have an IQ of less than 50. This, of course, makes them legally an idiot or an imbecile. So when we ask for volunteers, if you're dating one, sitting next to one, please don't send them up here. And don't look at the person next to you right now. Bad timing. All right, really, there's one person we're going to avoid tonight. That's anybody that wants to challenge us, and they're thinking, watch this. They can't hypnotize me. I'll show them. Because you're right. You will win that contest every time. All hypnosis is really self-hypnosis. The way this works, Misty's going to tell you a story. You're going to draw pictures in your mind with your eyes closed. You're going to hypnotize yourself. We all hypnotize ourselves multiple times a day. Quick show of hands, how many of you have never been hypnotized? No, I just told you, we all hypnotize ourselves multiple times. That's okay, if you raise your hand, you're already halfway there. Okay, what is hypnosis? All right, quick definition. It's when your conscious mind is not paying attention, but your subconscious mind is wide awake. Ever read your homework? When you were done, you said to yourself, don't remember one word I just read. That is a trance. Or you drive down the highway, you see your exit, 3 miles ahead, yay, 7 miles later, no. And then, of course, the best example I can give you is when you catch a power nap. You close your eyes, you tell yourself, oh, I got about 9 minutes till my snooze button goes off again. You actually get quality sleep. You can go on with the day feeling refreshed. But you also know you weren't asleep because you heard all the noises going on around you. You're aware that your dog just ate the cat, dishes clanked, newspaper rattled. All right, so how many of you have never been hypnotized? Still not paying attention. Perfect. All right. Well, that's okay. All right. The difference between self-hypnosis, which are those examples, and when you come up here is that when we hypnotize you, we play with your imagination. It's like going to the movies. When you go to the movies, you give over your imagination to wherever the film wants to take you. And you always know you can say to yourself, this is just a movie. I don't have to go there. But you choose to go there because it's a lot of fun. 99% of the people that come up here leave the stage going, wow, that was great. I feel good. What did I do? The other 1%, they never want to talk to us ever again. All right, hypnosis works on two premises. One is the power of your imagination. The other is the power of suggestion. Everybody put your hands together like this. I realize some of you don't come here to church. This won't be uncomfortable for more than a moment or two. All right, make sure your thumbs are crossed. Palms are together. Pick up your 2 pointer fingers, your index fingers, your second finger. Take those fingers apart and stare at the space between your fingers. I'm going to screw your fingers together. Watch your fingers. As they begin to draw themselves closer and faster. To touch. All right. a show of applause, how many of your fingers wanted to go together, did go together? All right, we also have this amazing power of imagination. Everybody close your eyes for a moment. We're going on vacation. Everyone just close your eyes and follow along with this short story for a moment. We're all going on vacation. It's a tropical vacation. We're going to the beach. And we're out on the beach and we're watching dolphins jump through the water. In fact, you're on the back of one of those dolphins. You've got reins in your hand and a bridle in his mouth, and as he takes you under the waves, you're now inside of a submarine. And as you look out the window of your submarine, you see beautiful fish of every color of the rainbow. You see rock formations and coral, and your submarine comes up to the surface, and now it takes off like a rocket ship. And it's circling Earth, and as you look out your porthole again, you see Earth and the moon, and it's more beautiful than any video or photograph you've ever seen. Your spaceship comes down and it lands back on the beach. It opens up the door and you climb out, and as you're walking down the beach, you see beautiful flowers of every color of the rainbow. You see palm trees. You can open your eyes. Sorry, you're still here. But that is your imagination, and only humans can do that. Dolphins are intelligent. They're not worried about how they're going to pay for their education. All right, at this point, we're going to ask for volunteers. We're not going to pick you. You have to want to be in the show. We've got 12 chairs. We're going to ask the first 12 people to make it up here. Be in the show.
Please use the stairs.
Cool. Shake hands with the people next to you. It's nice to know the people you're going to sleep with. I expected him to jump up and shake everyone's hand. All right. Guys, for the next 10 minutes, you're going to do us a favor. You're going to be as quiet as possible. If you make any loud rust noises, it not only distracts them, it also distracts Misty and I, just for the next 10 minutes. After that, we're going to encourage you to make as much noise as you want. The more noise you make, the more fun we're going to have. One or two things. Number one, we don't care if you videotape the show. We're actually going to put the videotape on YouTube, where you're going to be able to have a copy of it permanently. So we're shooting with it. If you want to have a 4-inch, if you want to watch the show through your camera, go right ahead. We don't care, but we recommend you just enjoy the show. It's live theater. Second of all, if you start laughing during the induction, they'll start laughing, and that's going to distract them. So if your neighbor starts to laugh, reach over, smack him right upside the head. It won't shut him up, and it will make you feel better, and we want everyone to have a good time, so go ahead and practice. That's nice, you're bonding. I like that. Cool. All right, we'll be back to you guys in a couple of minutes. Hi, thanks for volunteering. Let's see, have any of you ever been hypnotized before, clinically or on a stage? Cool. All right, let me explain. Everyone can be hypnotized. There's no doubt in my mind that every one of you would make an excellent subject if we had 45 minutes and a good bottle of vodka. You'd be out. Well, not you. You dance around naked for 45 minutes. He's thinking, I don't need vodka. All right, we do a 6-minute induction. It's a relaxation technique. Where Misty's going to tell you a story. You're going to draw pictures in your mind. You're going to hypnotize yourself. It really only takes about 15 to 30 seconds to drop off into a deep trance. We know that because when one of your teachers is lecturing you and you can care less what they're saying, it takes 15 seconds to zone them out. Stage 1 hypnosis, kind of like when you read a book and remember anything you read. Stage 2, kind of like when you catch that power nap. Stage 3, the best metaphor I can give you is when we fall in love. We know we can take ourselves out of it, but we don't want to because it feels good. Hypnosis feels good. You're going to know at all times that you are in control. You could take yourself out of it, but you're not going to want to because you're just going to be centered, relaxed. You're going to be in your own little happy space. Now, some of you may not do anything at all, like him, because he's ADD. He's tapping his foot, he's looking at the audience, looking at me, checking her out. When he turns it off, it's going to feel good. He'll just sit there quietly. You're going to dance like Madonna. It's going to be great. Everybody lean over. Put your head on the shoulder of the person next to you. You sit up straight. They're all going to lean on you. Everybody lean over this way. There you go. Just put your head on the shoulder or the other way. It doesn't matter, really. All the way over. Everybody go, aw. Isn't it cute? It has nothing to do with the show. It's just a photo op.
Oh, that's not true.
At some point, the person next to you will probably lean against you. It's important that you be comfortable with minimal amounts of body contact. If they lean against you, try not to giggle. You might wake them up. If their mouth is open, never stick your finger in there. Good. Everybody sit up straight. He's getting weird with you. Do you want to move? Everybody sit up straight, feet flat on the floor. Put your hands separate on your lap. They can be palm up or palm down. It doesn't matter. Just separate. Good. Take a deep breath in. 2 or 3 more things. Number 1, see the edge of the stage? We call that the edge of the stage. If you fall, if you step off it, you're going to fall. But what's so amazing about hypnosis is that now that I pointed that out, you won't fall off the stage. Your subconscious mind will actually protect you from this moment forward. Second thing I'd like you to do is everybody take one finger, put it in the air, and point at the video camera. You just gave us permission to videotape you. Let me explain. We are going to videotape the show. We are going to put it on YouTube so that you can have a copy of it forever, okay? If at any time, any one of you asks us to remove it from the internet, we will immediately do it as quickly as possible. It might take us a day or 2 if we're traveling, but we will respect your decision, your request, and we will remove it from the internet, okay? We're never going to make you do anything up here that I wouldn't let a strange man let my daughter do. She is a stripper in Orlando, but that's not important. No, I'm joking. She's actually the LDS. All right. I'm going to hand the mic over to Lisa. Misty. Oops.
All right. Thank you all for volunteering. Do I have your permission to hypnotize you? Okay. Let me talk to the audience for just a second. So a couple of you have talked to me before the show and said, what happens if I didn't volunteer but I get hypnotized in the audience? That's perfectly fine if you want to experience it for yourself. If you're sitting next to someone and at some point you notice them doing this, please don't shake them. Wake them up. Raise your hand. If they start doing all the fun, crazy things that are happening up here, raise your hand. We'll come down there and we'll either wake them up or we'll invite them to be a part of the show. So I just wanted to let you all know that. All right, back to y'all. Okay, I noticed a couple of you are a little fidgety, so this is something I like to do when we've got some nervous energy up on stage. Want everybody on stage to stand up. All right, and let's just shake it out. You know, do the hokey pokey, turn yourself about, get whatever you got to do. All right, you are getting a little fresh over there. We might have to put you on the corner. All right, sit back down. Do you know him? I think he wants to get to know you.
At this point, folks, the more you applaud, the deeper they go, the deeper they go, the more fun. Two times, we're asked you only take one hand, either hand you like, and reach it out in front of you as far as you can. Just take one hand and reach it out in front of you as far as you can. We're going to tie a large helium balloon to your wrist. And as we fill that balloon up with more and more helium, it's going to get bigger. And as it gets larger, it's going to begin to float higher and higher. And as it floats higher and higher, it's going to begin to lift your arm higher and higher. As that balloon gets bigger and bigger, floating higher and higher.
Pulling your arm much higher, lifting, rising, and floating.
That balloon gets bigger, and it begins to pull you upright in your chair.
You might need 2 hands to hold on. That balloon is huge.
It's the size of a pickup truck. A big dually with a king cab. And look at the size of those tires as they get bigger, larger, fuller. It may even begin to pull you right out of your seat. We're going to cut the string now, and as we do, your arms will fall, and when they fall, you'll fall 2 times deeper, sound or asleep. Snip! 2 times deeper, sound or asleep. Well, some wise guy here at the school found some glue. He put paste all over your seat. You sat down on that chair, and now you're glued to that seat. You can't get up. You'd like to get up, walk around, visit your friends, maybe go get something to eat or drink, but right now your bottom's glued fast to that chair, and you can't get up. You can sit up, but you can't stand up. Go ahead and fight with that chair. It's a wimpy little chair, too. You could probably carry this chair above your head, around this entire campus, but right now it's glued to your bum, and you can't get up, and you got to go to the bathroom.
Really bad.
Man, do you need to go to the camp? Oh, you can taste it. You got to go so bad. Your clothes are getting tighter. You're getting that little cramp in your side. You just got to go wee. Wee. It's like that time you were taking a test and you suddenly realized you need to go to the bathroom. Or that time you were out on the highway and there was bottleneck traffic in both directions. Not a rest area for miles. Not even a tree in sight. You had to go really bad. Wee. Maybe if you yell wee, it'll help relieve the pressure. Go ahead, try it. Yell wee. That's all right. You've actually got excellent control of your faculties. Everybody reach up, touch your nose. You won't have to go to the bathroom. Just reach up and touch your nose and sleep. These are your stars. Show them some love. Thank you very much. Man, is it hot up here? It is hot. It is humid.
And it is sticky.
Must be 100 degrees. It feels like it's August. You know, when that humidity sets in and you just like sweat from every pore of your body. You sweat across your brow and your hair sticks to your neck and under your arms and even begins to get so hot you can feel the sweat dripping down your back. It's just hot and humid and sticky. It must be 100 degrees right where you're sitting. It's like being in a kitchen on Thanksgiving and they've been cooking all day and you open up the oven and the heat just hits you. Oh, and the person next to you, they are starting to smell something awful. Oh, they're beginning to reek like an old pair of gym socks.
Oh, man.
Remember that lucky pair? That jock, he'd wear them game after game. He'd never wash them. They'd get stiff and crusty in his locker. He'd take them out and put them back on. At the end of the game, when he took off his sneakers, boom, that smell would hit you. That's what the person next to you smells like right now. And I don't know what they had for dinner tonight, but they just let one rip. Ah, that was just wrong. They should go to a doctor. Oh my Lord, they're lifting their leg in their air. They got no dignity, no upbringing. Where are they from? Lumberton? Oh, silent but deadly. Tell you what, we're going to hand you some deodorant. Just take this room freshener. You can spray the person next to you. Go ahead. Just get them really good. There you go. Yeah. In fact, take the cap off and baptize them with it. Go ahead. Just pour it all over.
Oh,
you know where the smell came from. Yeah. Get them good. Oh, now they smell better. Yeah, in fact, the person next to you is starting to smell really good.
Yeah.
What a great smell coming from the person next to you. Yeah, go ahead, lean over, take a whiff. They smell great. What is that scent?
Yeah, move over closer. One chair.
It's like the gentle essence of a spring bouquet of flowers. It's like potpourri. Hey, check this out. If you lift up their arm, it smells like banana walnut bread, bacon fresh in the oven. Oh, can't get enough of that.
Oh, yeah.
That's like stealing cookies from a cookie jar. Nobody really cares. Reach over, scratch your neighbor's head. Go ahead, just scratch your head. And then smell your fingers. Smell your fingers. Smells like doggy do. Oh, wipe it on them. Yuck. That was gross. Tell you what, we've got a big industrial fan. We're going to put on that fan. It's going to drop down the temperature. It's going to get rid of that nasty smell. And oh, does that feel good, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, that feels wonderful. Oh, you're getting little goosebumps where you were sweating a minute ago. In fact, the temperature's starting to get chilly. It's actually getting cold. Oh, they got an air conditioner going. That's why. Yeah, there's an air conditioner going, and it's breathing on you, and it's giving you little goosebumps where you were sweating a minute ago. Actually, it turns out it's not an air conditioner, it's a refrigerator unit. Yeah, it's used for a large tractor-trailer truck that transports flash-frozen fresh fish from out here on the coast, and it brings it out to the Midwest. And then they bring back big chunks of beef, and it's getting bitter cold out of the
You might need to rub your hands together.
It's getting real cold suddenly. It's 25 degrees below zero. With the wind chill factor, it's almost 50 below. You can get hypothermia when it gets this cold this quick. You need to snuzzle up with the person next to you and get warm any way you humanly can.
Body heat, that's the way to stay warm.
You got to worry about your arms and your legs and your toes and your fingers and your nose and your belly button. Just wrap your entire body around the person next to you and get warm for them and for you. It's a matter of survival at this point. Just bitter cold down to the bone. Oh, somebody turned off that air conditioner unit thing. Oh, they opened up the windows and the doors, and there's a nice warm breeze blowing in. Oh, it's suddenly 72 degrees.
Oh, it's perfect.
You take a deep breath in. It thaws you out from the inside, all the way out. You sit up in your chair. You take a deep breath in. You reach up, you touch your nose, and sleep. Personal touching, personal touching. You want to sit up? Yeah. Personal touching. You want to move one chair to your right. You can do it. Small step for man, giant step for mankind. No, that chair's a little hard. Here, try one more. Yeah, move on over here to this chair. It's better. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Personal touching. Your chair is really hot. You want to move to your right. Ouch. Ow. 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 No, that one's cold. Move to your right. Move to your right. Move to your right. Oh, that one's just right. There you go. Yeah. And then just lean to the right. Everybody lean to the right. Find your pillow. Reach up and fluff up your pillow, make it nice and soft and cushy. Go ahead. Foof the pillow, shake the pillow, pat the pillow. It's a giant teddy bear pillow, so you just want to wrap your arms around the giant teddy bear. Go ahead. Wrap your arms around the giant teddy bear and snuzzle up to the teddy bear. That's nice. Give your teddy bear a noogie. Noogie the teddy bear. Noogie. Give your teddy bear a wet willy. Wet willy the teddy bear. And sleep. Hey, in a moment, you're all going to sit up and you're going to be watching the funniest movie you've ever seen. It is a comedy of epic proportion. In fact, the more you laugh, it's a thriller. It's a chiller. It's one of those. Chop him up and throw him off the back of the pickup truck movies. Look at that monster.
Oh, he's hideous.
That's the most disgusting thing you've ever seen in your entire life, and he's crouched behind a pile of trash. He's waiting for prey. That woman's walking towards him.
She looks like your mom.
That is your mom. That's your mom in the movie. Warn her about the monster. Tell her not to go by the monster. Warn her about the monster. He jumps. He grabs her. She's pounding in his chest, ripping at his hair, clawing at his face. She pulls off the mask. It's your dad in a costume.
Dad, what the heck?
Go ahead. Tell Dad what you think about doing that to your mom.
Yeah, give him a piece of your mind.
Put him in his place. Shake your finger at him. No, wrong finger. Wrong finger.
Yeah, better choice of fingers.
Look at Mom over there. Mom's cracking up. Mom's laughing. She got him good for Halloween, and he was just getting her back for April Fools. They're both laughing. They're hugging. They're kissing like they're in college again.
Oh man, they are really sucking face.
Hey everybody, sit up straight. Put on your seatbelt.
Buckle up.
Put on your 3D glasses. We're going up. 250 feet of vertical fury. The North Carolina State Fair just brought in a new roller coaster. It is the state-of-the-art monster. They say you'll feel up to 6 G-force when it hits the first room to you. Hold on the bars, we're going down! Whoa! Loopy-loops! Whoa! Corkscrew turn! Wow! Whoa! Through the ice-cold water. Drenched to the bone. Going back up.
Okay. Quick show of hands. How many of you want what they're on? Right? It's legal.
You're 150 feet in the air.
Oh, look at the people down there.
They're so tiny.
Yeah, wave to them.
Big wave. Hello. That's stupid. They can't see you.
No.
Yeah, spit on them.
No. Oh, great. Somebody did.
You got the guy that works here.
Good shot.
Oh, he's angry. Look at him. He just spit back. Right in your eye.
Ew.
All right. Lucky shot, dude. Bet you couldn't do that again. Right in your other eye.
Oh, dude, you're really disgusting.
He's smiling. Right in your mouth.
Oh, he chews. Oh, menthol.
Oh, somebody spewed on him. Now we took away all the track in front of us. Yeah, I tell you, we're going to go backwards, but look behind you.
Yep.
There's no track there either.
We're just sitting up here at 150 feet. But look, there's a sign.
It says, tighten your seatbelt.
Oh yeah, buckle up.
Prepare for the vertical bungee drop. Of course, if you don't want to go, put your hands in the air. Maybe they'll let you off.
Too late.
Free fall. Retraction. Ooh, wedgie. Oh. Free fall. Whoa. Retraction. Ooh, worse than first wedgie.
Oh.
I think it's stuck. I think it needs surgery. Everyone stand up and pull it out. Everyone stand up, pull it out.
Oh.
Help your neighbor too, there's a stuck.
Oh, your 3D glasses just fell off.
Oh, you realize it was just a movie. You take a deep breath in. It resets your heartbeat, your pulse rate, your blood pressure. You sit down in your chair. You reach up, you touch your nose. Lean to the side, find your pillow.
And sleep.
Hey, are any of you art students? Are any of you art majors? Are you
Anybody
like
super creative?
very crafty? If you're real crafty and you think you're creative, raise your hand. Okay. Oh, good. Got one. Yeah.
Got two?
Got two. Excellent. Excellent. All right, sir, we're going to hand you this roll of foil, and you need to make a hat. You need to make a hat, and that way, in case you're gaming a lot, it'll protect you. You just hand it to him. He can take care of it. Here you go. Just open your eyes and make yourself a foil hat. That'll protect you when gaming from any aliens that might
From
be
the
out there.
aliens,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just make a hat. You can take your time and make a hat. That's good, yeah. And while he's doing that,
All right, your turn.
yeah, personal touching, you can sit up. Yeah, just take the foil and take your time and just open your eyes and make yourself a hat. Yeah, you want to make a hat. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's important. Yeah, you want more than that? Here, just take the whole roll. Go ahead, just take the whole roll and make a good hat. Yeah.
Oh, that's looking
that
very
way you're
nice.
protected. Yeah.
Very
you did a good
protective.
job, yeah.
Yes.
Excellent. Yeah. The gentleman I'm touching, he's been traveling back and forth from Mars. Yeah. He speaks Martian fluently, but he's never been to Mars. He doesn't know much about Mars, but he speaks Martian and he speaks English fluently. Yeah. Gentleman I'm touching now, he's Martian. Yeah, doesn't speak a word of English. Yeah. Sir, what's your name? Oscar, would you do me a favor and stand up for a moment? Yeah, come on over here. Oscar, can you ask the Martian in Martian to come on up here and stand next to me? Thank you. Let's see. You're going to have to translate for us, of course. If you could ask the Martian what his name is. And what did he say? Johnson. I see. His name's Johnson. Excellent. And can you ask him how they travel on Mars? What type of vehicles they use? And he says?
It's like that car from like Back to the Future.
Oh, cool. Yeah, nice. Like a DeLorean. Excellent. Nice. And we're interested in what they eat, because while he's a guest here on Earth, we need to feed him, of course. So can you ask him about his diet?
Sabes ele vai assim? E deixa agora.
Sorry, what did he say?
He says,
PG.
a lot of caviar and like a lot of raw foods.
Raw foods, okay. We want to make sure he enjoys himself here, too. I mean, we don't want to give him Brussels sprouts or green peas if he doesn't like Brussels. Can you ask him to be more specific about the food he eats?
Agora você tem. Vai, explica. He says he doesn't really prefer salami.
No salami. Okay, we'll just leave the salami out of the diet. That sounds good to us. Let's see. We're wondering what he thinks of, members of the opposite sex.
We're the same.
Or the same sex, whatever his preference is. We're curious about their sexual habits, but without getting too detailed. Because
Preferences.
preferences, maybe.
Wat is er agora aí? Vira o cérebro.
I don't think we have to get into that too much further. That's okay. Let's see. Did you have any questions you wanted to ask? After that one, she's good.
Oh, does he, do they have like a national song or, a planetary song that they sing like our national anthem or something?
Doe dat hier. Kijk je dan?
Apparently there's a lot of doo-doo on Mars. Yes. Yeah, that's excellent. Let's give our two can you ask him to have a seat? Yeah. Excellent. And you can have a seat too. Yeah.
All right,
You
one
guys
last
can keep
thing.
the hats.
Can you tell him to sleep?
Agora,
Good job. Reach up, touch your nose, and sleep.
Round of applause for our Martian. Let's go ahead. Get some rose again. So, you know what? You've all been great sports for coming up here. We'd like to give each of you a $100 bill. If you'd like one, just sit up, raise your hand in the air. We'll hand you that $100 bill. We're just going to ask you to hide it someplace on you where a pickpocket won't try and steal it from you. Okay? Just hide your $100 bill someplace on you where you know it's going to be safe. Nobody's going to steal it from you. And if you didn't get one, raise your hand. We'll be happy to give you one. There's a number of people passing them out. We don't know who got one and who didn't, so just raise your hand if you'd like one.
Oh yeah, I think I missed somebody. Did I miss you?
Anyone else not get one? Just raise your hand if you'd like a $100 bill.
Getting my steps in.
Last chance. We don't know who got one and who didn't, so just raise your hand if you'd like one. So we were talking to campus security, and they said that there's a little bit of shoplifting going on down in one of the cafeterias where they don't really monitor. If you've ever shoplifted in your whole life, raise your hand. We'll give you a $100 bill. It's a new incentive to make sure you don't need to shoplift in the future. You'll have a little bit of money in your pocket, and that way it's not necessarily something you'll do in the future. So if you've ever shoplifted, just raise your hand. We'll give you that $100 bill. Yeah.
She had to think about
If
it.
you still shoplift, raise your other hand. We'll give you another 100. That's all right. Just raise your hand if you still shoplift. Just hide your $100 bill someplace on you where a pickpocket won't try and steal it from you. Hey, if you've ever borrowed something and not returned it, raise your hand. We'll give you a $100 bill. That's right. We want to make sure that you don't need to borrow things in the future, so you'll have a little bit of money, you can take care of yourself and not be dependent on borrowing and not returning. If you had no intention of returning it when you borrowed it, raise your hand. We'll give you a $100 bill. Yes. Tell you what, if you intend to borrow things in the future and not return them, raise your hand. We'll give you a $100 bill. Hey, if you've ever been madly infatuated with one of your high school teachers, raise your hand. We'll give you a $100 bill.
Yeah, I saw that one coming.
All right, make sure you've hidden your $100 bills real safe where someone's not going to steal them. And security says that there is a pickpocket out in the audience. They recognize his picture from the post office. Yeah, they recommend that everybody move your money in different locations, and that way if they steal some of your money, they won't get all your money, okay? Just spread it out in different places on you, and that way you know where it is. It's a good vacation strategy. When traveling to a strange place, you want to put your money in different locations, and that way if they steal some of your money, they won't get all your money, and if they get some of your money, they'll be happy, and they'll move on and not take anything else from you. Just hide it in different locations. And then once you got it hidden, you want to sit up and look real casual. Yeah. Like you're hanging out on a yacht.
Yeah.
You're up on deck, soaking up some rays, sipping on a fruity beverage.
Kicking back.
Your beverage is spiked, so you're a little buzzed. Actually, you're drunker than the skunk. You're completely blitzed. Pissed.
You're two sheets to the wind.
Yeah, that too. You're inebriated.
No.
That's not a word.
No.
You're inebriated.
That's
No.
almost it.
How about inebriated?
Yeah, you need a Uber.
I need an Uber. You know what? If we're drunk, though, they'll steal our money.
No.
Yeah, they'll steal our money if we're drunk, so we need to sit up and look really mean.
Yeah.
We are one mean human being.
Yeah.
We're bad.
You are gangster.
Oh, yeah, you are totally thug. Show them how gangsta you are. Oh, yeah. You're bad, like a bear. Show them how mean a bear is. Yeah. Or you're bad like a bulldog. Yeah.
No. You're aggressive, like a yappy chihuahua.
Oh, yeah. And you're vicious like a vampire. Yeah. And you're nasty like the Easter Bunny. No, Easter Bunny's nasty. You know why? He has to lay eggs. You know, we're going to show you just how nasty the Easter Bunny is. Everyone assume the egg-laying position.
Get into position.
Everyone assume the egg-laying position.
Get ready.
You ready? Here we go. Push.
Push.
Push. Push. And shake it out. Shake it out. All right, that was just a little egg.
Yeah, they're all laughing at you.
Yeah, everyone's laughing at you. You're going to have to lay a bigger egg. Everyone assume the large Easter egg laying position. That's a completely different position.
Totally different.
Totally
Get into
different.
position.
Everyone assume the position. Here we go. You ready? Push.
Push. Push. Push. And squeal like a bunny.
And push it out. Yeah, shake it out, shake it out,
Shake it out. Shake it out.
And push it out. And relax, relax. All right, turns out that there were no pickpockets here at your college. That's why you go to this college. 3,000 beautiful people. They're friendly, you can trust your neighbors, they'll protect each other, you'll look out after each other, it's great. And it's a good thing because all your $100 bills, they just turned into ice cubes.
Oh.
And they're really cold. And I would get them out of there if I were you. Yeah, they're just really, really cold. They're like snowballs coming down your clothes. They're just cold. Woo! Can't tell the cold spots from the wet spots suddenly. Dude, woo! Did you get them all? Any left? All right, you can relax. You know what? They're back to room temperature. Go ahead and open your eyes. Grab as many as you'd like.
Hide your money.
Anybody want those that are out there?
There's a few left under the chair.
Just put them someplace where they're safe, but you don't have to worry about the pickpockets. They're not here anymore. So we got good news and we got bad news. The good news is that your $100 bills, they're all back to room temperature. Good news is there's no pickpockets on your campus. Bad news, the boogeyman came to the campus. Remember when you were a little kid, the boogeyman? He might have lived under your bed.
Or in the closet. Maybe out in the hall.
Yeah, could have been, you know. Actually, it turns out that, while you were sleeping, you remember the boogeyman? Used to scare you a little bit. Turns out he worked for Monsters, Inc. He was there to protect you. He was there so that you could sleep, and your parents could sleep, and you were safe. And he was there to make sure that nothing bad happened to you. But he had to come back. He had to come back because he heard you were falling into temptation.
Yep.
You were having some naughty thoughts? Yeah. He knows that because right now your arms are beginning to float like they're filled with helium. Yeah. In fact, the more temptations you've had and the thoughts that just,
The faster and higher they float.
thoughts you know you maybe
Lifting.
shouldn't have been focusing on.
Rising,
They seem to
floating, higher and higher.
be filling your arms with that helium. Now, of course, he's just the boogeyman, and he's just there to protect you. So what he's done is he's taken your school spirit, that bulldog spirit, and he's put it inside of a bag of microwave popcorn. And you are beginning to pop right now. Pop, 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 You're no longer popcorn. Now you're a washing machine. Wash, 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 wash.
Energy efficient.
Wash, 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 wash. Top loader, wash. Front loader, wash. Spin cycle, wash, 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 wash. And now you're a pneumatic drill breaking up concrete on the sidewalk. And now you're a goldfish swimming.
In the goldfish bowl. Swimming. Use your fins. Swimming. Swimming. Oh, look. There's a castle.
Woo.
Swimming. Swimming. Oh, it's feeding time. Swim up to the top of the bowl and get your food. Nom, 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 nom. Like a good little fishy.
And now you're an old antique typewriter, and someone's typing on you.
And now it's time for your finale. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, I just shout, tip me over and pour me out. I'm a very special pot, it's true. Aren't they special, everybody? Here's an example of what I can do. turn my handle into a spout. Tip me over and pour me out.
And everybody find your chair. Just find a seat. Yeah.
Any seat will do. Take a deep breath. Reach up, touch your nose, and sleep.
So we all have animals that we feel we resemble. We get our energy from those animals. They're our power animals. Some people call them our spirit animals. I want you all to focus for a moment on what animal you think you might be reincarnated as if you were reincarnated. Think of what animal you would want to be if you were reincarnated. And once you know what animal it is, give us a thumbs up. Excellent. And in a moment, we're going to ask you what animal you are. We're going to ask you to imitate that animal for us. Everybody sit up in your chair.
All right, we'll start down here. Hello. What's your name?
Andy.
Hi, Andy. What's your power animal?
A dog.
A dog. All right. Show us your dog. Very nice. Give it up for Andy's dog.
I want to be a dog too.
You are.
I'm
You're
gonna
a
be
beagle.
I'm going to be a beagle.
Hello. What's your name?
Haley,
Hey, Haley. What's your power animal?
a snake.
A snake. All right. Show us the snake. Very nice. Give it up for Haley's snake. Hello. What's your name?
Giselle,
Giselle. What's your power animal?
kangaroo.
All right, show us the kangaroo. Very nice. Don't mess with the kangaroo. Give it up for Giselle's kangaroo. Hello, what's your name? Justin? All right, listen, what's your animal?
Wolf.
Oh, yeah, show us the wolf. It was just a full moon. Did you have a good time? Excellent. Give it up for his roar. Hello, what's your name?
Josephine,
Josephine, what's your power animal?
a cow.
A cow. All right, show us the cow. Moo! Find the barn, Bessie. Give it up for her cow. Hello, what's your animal?
I'm a cat.
You're a cat. All right, show us your kitty cat. Oh, he's a clean kitty cat. Give it up for Kyle's kitty cat. Hello, what's your name?
Oscar.
Oh, that's right. Oscar, what's your power animal?
I'm a bull.
You're a bull. All right, show us it. That's right. Mess with the bull, you get the horns. Give it up for Oscar's bull. And what's your name? Eric, what's your power animal? A monkey. All right, show us the monkey. Excellent. Give it up for Eric.
We always save the best for last.
That's right. What's your name? Bridget, what's your power animal? Oh, a beautiful butterfly. Show us your wings. Very nice. Give it up for Bridget the butterfly.
Everybody reach up, touch your nose one more time. And sleep. So hypnosis, most of us are introduced to hypnosis by stage hypnosis. But clinical hypnosis is pretty amazing. You can do amazing things because hypnosis taps into places in your own subconscious and it empowers you to do things that are within your power that sometimes you've suppressed, whatever it might be. We're going to give you all an example, okay? We're going to let you do this exercise with them because, believe it or not, anything you can do under hypnosis, you can do without hypnosis. So if you want to try this exercise, just sit up straight, close your eyes,
Take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath in. And we're going to give you a motivational. That's what we call this. It's simply a motivational. You're going to select something for yourself that you want to achieve for yourself in the near future. And we're going to help you achieve that goal.
So pick a goal, something that you've been wanting to do. Make it a small goal, something definitely achievable. You just haven't quite put the energy behind it. You just haven't.
Everybody on stage also pay close attention.
Pick a goal that you can achieve in the next 30, 60, 90 days. And while we're doing this exercise, I could ask the rest of you that are not participating to please be quiet, so those that wish to participate can hear me. All right, have that goal firmly in mind. And now in front of you, just picture and imagine that there's a set of stairs. There's a set of 5 stairs, and on each one of those stairs is written one of the steps that you need to take to achieve that goal. And at the top of the steps is the you that you'll be when you've achieved that goal. Let's get ready. We're going to take those steps together because every journey begins with a single step. Let's get ready. Let's go. And take the first step. Take the second step. Take the third step. Take the fourth step. On the final step, you're going to step into the you that you'll be when you achieve that goal. And 5. Step into the you that you'll be once you've achieved that goal. See what you'll see. Hear what you'll hear. Feel what you'll feel. Know what you will know when you're the you that's already achieved your goal. That's right. Feel those feelings for a moment. See that future you. That's right, own it. Be it, and you will do it. Let's step back now to the here, to the now. Back down the steps. And now, look up the steps. And you'll notice that the steps seem smaller now. The top seems closer. And let's go one more time up to the top, because once you've been somewhere, you know how it's much faster, much easier to get there. Let's go really fast this time. Get ready, let's go. Remember to step into the you that you'll be when you get to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step in to the you that you'll be. See what you'll see. Hear what you'll hear. Feel what you'll feel. You might hear other people telling you, I knew you could do it. You might even hear those people that said, I didn't think you had it in you. You sure showed them, didn't you? Know what you'll know. Now that you know how to be there, you can be there. Quicker, faster. Take a snapshot of this moment as a memory and plant it deeply and firmly in your unconscious mind. Now take your pointer finger and your thumb together and make a little circle. Touch those 2 fingers together and feel that feeling. This is what we call an anchor. You're going to anchor that feeling of having already done this thing that you wanted to do to that feeling. So whenever you need a little burst of motivation to get that done, put those 2 fingers together, your thumb and your index finger, and these feelings will come right back to you. Let that go. Let's go back down to here to now. And relax.
In a moment, we're going to wake you all up. You're not going to remember one thing that happened up here on stage today from this moment past, except for your motivation and how to achieve it. In a moment, we're going to wake you up. You'll be filled with lots of vim, lots of vigor, lots of energy. In fact, for the rest of the night, you're going to feel absolutely fantastic. Until you go home to your bed and your head hits the pillow. Then and only then will you fall deep sound asleep, and you'll have one of the most restful, peaceful sleeps you've ever experienced. If for any reason during the night you need to get up, you can get up. You will address that need to the best of your ability. But when appropriate, if appropriate, you'll again be able to go back to sleep once again when your head hits the pillow. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, you're going to feel fantastic. You will have had the very best night's sleep you've ever experienced. Tomorrow when you wake up, you're also going to have one major motivation Other than achieving your goal and setting yourself on that journey, moving forward on that journey to achieve your goal, you're also going to want to call up you're going to want to email the North Carolina State Fair. You're going to want to say to them in that email, hey, those hypnotists, Misty and the SandMan, they're really good. You should have them at our state fair. This is called marketing. Let's see. If you're dating somebody and they're here with you tonight, raise your hand. If you're dating somebody and they're here with you tonight, raise your hand.
If they're on stage.
If you're living in sin, raise your hand. It's all right. If you're Catholic, you can go confess, get it out of your system, and if you're not, just deal with it. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Young lady, I'm touching. Young lady, I'm touching. After you've gone back to your seat, when I say Muppets, you are Miss Piggy. You're Miss Piggy. You're going to stand up and start yelling for Kermie. Kermie! 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 You came here with Kermit, but you can't find him. Kermie! You'll continue yelling until you find him. Person I'm touching, you are Kermit the Frog. The third time you hear your name, Kermie, you're going to stand up and yell, here I am, my fabulous porker. You'll run over and give her a big hug. You're so glad she found you. You were lost, but now you're found. You're Miss Piggy when I say Muppets, looking for Kermie. He's funny. All right, we'll go with it. Person I'm touching, every time I say my name, Outland Sands, every time I say my name, Outland Sands, you're going to jump up, slap your bottom, yell, who's your daddy? Young lady I'm touching, every time he slaps his bottom, he yells, who's your daddy? You're going to run over there, slap his bottom, and yell, I'm your daddy, fool. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. The 4 people we just touched. When you hear the Village People music, you are the new Village People. You're going to stand up wherever you are and do your YMCA, making it as big and as animated as you possibly can. When you hear your music, YMCA. You are the new Village People. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Last person we're touching, when Misty says the word hypnosis, you happen to be an authority on hypnosis. That's right. You've been studying hypnosis for 20 years. That's right. You read every book there is, and you're an authority on hypnosis, and you think she's a fake. She's a fraud. She's an imposter. She's a rip-off artist. And it's your job to warn everyone here in the theater that she doesn't know anything about what she's talking about. Okay? In a loud voice, you're going to let them know that this woman can't be trusted not to listen to a word she says.
She's not even a hypnotist.
That's right. Every time you hear her say the word hypnosis, you're going to warn everyone. When we ask you your name is Bart Simpson. 1, slowly awakening.
At the count of 5, just open your eyes, feeling wonderful.
2,
Taking in a deep breath all the way in now.
3,
Your eyes feel as if they've just been bathed in a beautiful, crystal clear mountain spring.
4,
Feeling the energy flowing from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. On the next count, the count of 5, just open your eyes, feeling wonderful.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Wide awake. How do you feel?
Wonderful.
Good answer.
Excellent. Hey, we're always curious. How long do you think you've been up here so far? 5 minutes? What's it feel like for you, hon?
7.
She's going for 7. What does it feel like for you, buddy? 15. You say?
15.
10.
15.
Anywhere from 5 to 30 minutes. Yeah. Interesting, isn't it? Everyone has a different perception, and some people think it's 5 minutes, some people think it's 30. You guys have been up here an hour, actually.
Yep.
It's the reason why we use time tunnels and we use watches as our icons, is this very interesting time distortion that happens. Some people swear it was 5 seconds, other people say 3 days. Anyway, you guys have been up here for 1 hour in total. We've got somebody's shoe over here. If you want your foil hat, you can keep that. Otherwise, let's give our stars a big round of applause.
As they find their seats.
We're going to guests headed back to their seats in a moment. We're going to ask you not to talk to them as they sit down, okay? Because if you're talking to them, they'll be listening to you, not to us. If they start talking to you, just acknowledge their presence. Don't ignore them, but let them pay attention to us. You guys can all sneak away and sit in the audience with your friends. We have a cell phone over here that somebody dropped. We've got an Apple Watch. We've got a hat. And look around your seat to make sure your keys or anything don't fall on the ground. Good. When you go to YouTube, at the end of the video, there's going to be a little button that says, please follow us, okay? We're trying to get 1,000 followers. There's commercial reasons why we need 1,000 followers on YouTube, followers.
They know
on
more
YouTube.
than we do about it. You don't have to explain it.
Anyway, yeah, you probably know more about it than we do. But we need to get 1,000 followers. We're at about 650 right now. So we're on this new campaign to try and get 1,000 followers on YouTube. So please just hit subscribe. And then you'll once in a while get an email if we put anything up there. But that's about it. Okay, so are there any Muppet fans in the audience? Muppets? Muppets?
Oh, come up here. I don't think he can hear you. Stand up. Where is he?
Who are you looking for? He's a Muppet, isn't he?
What does he look like? He's green.
Yeah,
Where's-
maybe you'll find him. Muppets?
Oh, there he is.
All right. You're wide awake, you two. Wide awake. Give them both a big round of applause. He's immediately playing with his phone, so he's distracted. All right, we gotta tell them not to look at their phones when they sit down, too.
You gave him the number.
Well, the rules. Oh, that's right. He was
It's your fault.
distraction. Anyway,
There.
let's see. Oh, I got some music. We'll play some music.
Oh, okay.
It's an old song. Became more popular than when it was a hit.
That's true.
Oh, come on. It's not going to play. We charged all of our batteries.
That's your fault. Who are you?
Who am I? I'm Alan Sands. And you can find me on the web. Just look for alansands.com. If you want to find the direct URL for my YouTube channel, it is youtube.com/AlanSands. And I'm old, so I still Facebook. My Facebook is also Alan Sands 1. And
What's your name again?
one more time, Alan Sands.
Well, one of the very interesting things about me is that I actually started doing hypnosis when I was younger than y'all. What?
You're not real!
How would you know?
I know!
How do you know?
I've done this before.
For how long?
20 years?
20 years?
How old are you?
I don't know.
That happens. What? I'm sorry. What was your name? Maybe I've heard of you before. Bart what?
Simpson?
Oh yeah, I've definitely heard of you.
Yeah, wide awake, sweetheart. Wide awake. Give her a round of applause to me in the good spot. My music back on again.
All right, everybody that was up on stage, have a look up here one last time. Make sure you're sitting down. Take a deep breath all the way in. And sleep. That's right. In just a moment, all of your friends are going to applaud. They're going to wake you up. All of this applause is just for you. It's going to fill you with lots of confidence, lots of energy, knowing that you were the stars of a comedy hypnosis show. All right, everybody. All the suggestions from earlier are now removed. Wake your friends up.
Come on, make some noise out there and wake them up. Guys, that wraps up our show. You guys have been a wonderful audience. Thank you so much.